I am sorry. What am I to post? What am I even here for? What am I saying? Does this make sense? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tolu Next Alakija. If you're a new subscriber, please. If you are just passing by, please subscribe. If you're an OG already, please make sure to like this video, share, drop a comment as well. To my 160 subscribers, guys, I am sorry. I am sorry. And I really mean this from the depth of my heart. See, I'm really sorry, guys. Like, I mean it from the depth of my heart. I'm really, really sorry. And the reason why I'm this sorry is because I haven't posted in 2 Saturdays. I have not shared the video in 2 Saturdays. And see, now my fault. You know, I started sharing videos every Saturdays about, I think I've done that for close to 1 month now or more. And these 2 Saturdays that just passed, I just felt overwhelmed. Things were running through my head. Like, what am I to post? What am I even here for? What am I saying? Does this make sense? It was all in my head and it was so annoying. I'm like, okay, there's no need for me to post. What should I even post? What's there to talk about that people don't know? And I just felt in my mind that I think this alone is worth talking about. You come up on social media and you see videos that make you look as if things are perfect. And you start to second guess yourself, compare yourself. It's a lot. And somehow we get lost in transit. Yes, we get lost. And we forget to still give ourselves accolades and say, oh, you can show up regardless. I'm not saying you shouldn't give us your best, but as much as you want to make things raw, show the downside, you could also still, patch it up, but don't patch up the experience you want people to see, if you understand what I'm saying. And those were the things that got to me. I was like, why do I even need to post? What is there to post about? I'm not doing things right. If I was doing things right, things would have changed. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. And at that point, I sat down and said, okay, let me re-strategize. Let me re-strategize. Let me re-strategize. Let me do this. Let me do this. And I just thought about it that I must have said I want to re-strategize 20 times in 1 week. So what exactly is going on? So I made some changes, but those changes shouldn't stop me from posting or updating you guys, really. It shouldn't have. And I get that I should have done better, which is why I'm saying I'm sorry, you guys, because I was owing my consistency to you guys. I was like, oh, you guys are my accountability partners. I get to make sure that I don't want to disappoint 160 subscribers and post. But life happened and I couldn't control it. So I just felt, okay, when I'm feeling up to it, let me come up and talk about it. And that's why today I felt much more better and said, okay, let me come up and talk about it. You might think, oh, Next Alakija, probably because you don't have what to talk about. You may be right. I was listening to some updates on so many things and some teachings as well on YouTube, and someone said, what is going on in your life is interesting enough for people. And I remember asking my husband that, what do I have anything interesting going on in my life? And he said, you do. You're not just sure if it's worth sharing, or you're not just sure if it's that part of your life you want to share. And to be honest, that's the truth. I do have things that are interesting. I think what is wrong with me is the strength to share those things. Yeah, the strength. It's not like, do I want to share it? Do I want to share these things? Do I want to talk about it? And even if I want to talk about it, do I have the time to talk about it in a perfect way? I want to come up on YouTube, dress nicely, make up and everything, and have conversations. But I'm not the type to have a makeup on. I'm not the type to want to dress up. If you leave me in the house for 1 week, I might just be changing what is inside this room. And I found out I could also use that to my advantage. Yeah? Why not just be the robe girl on YouTube and then just talk with my robe on? Because as much as I don't want to always dress up and do everything, I could also still do things another way, but make it look, relatable, or make it look different. I don't have to be like everyone else. So those were the things going on through my mind last 2 weeks, and I ended up not wanting to post. Before I made this video, I checked my notebook, and I found out that I had a list of things to post. I even still added some topics, but to sit down and do the posts is the issue. Okay, say I want to do a day in my life. A day in my life about what? Because sometimes a day in my life is just me sleeping, reading the word, praying, calling friends and families, and the day is over. Doing my online course, and the day is over. I don't particularly have a day in my life where I go out and have all of those fun and all of those things, like go out shopping and all of that. And the days I say I want to go and do groceries and I want to shop that as well, is either I'm in a rush or something. If you're listening to this video and you're in my shoes as well, you're not alone. You're not alone. I just want you to know that regardless of anything, show up. Regardless of how it may look as if, oh, this is not shining and everything, still show up and show people. This is because people really need to see this part of being creative, of being on social media. For instance, my Instagram page now, I now share my thoughts. I write it and then I share it. Funny enough, before I started writing it, I always wanted to do a video and talk about it. But the problem again is people might want to, talk. The video might start doing, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable wanting to do a video every day and talk about something. But then the thought comes to my head and then I write it down and then I make it into a nice, post, and then I post it. Even though I'm still learning on making sure that my creativity about how I post things, does so well, increases. I don't want to remain in one spot. I'm still showing up. And I feel like that's the best. So, to my 160 subscribers once again, I'm sorry that I didn't show up. And I guess that's what consistency is all about. You're 100% today, you're 0 tomorrow. But as long as you keep, keep it up. I was about to quit and say, oh, that's it. But it really is what it is. It really is what it is. And I would say that I'm just grateful to God for the privilege or the grace to be able to still come up and say, okay, let me talk about this thing. And the grace to have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to, turn things into my own favor and my own good, into my own difference. You get? I don't have to be like every other person else. It has to be great, nice, but my personality in it has to be different. And that's what I'm embracing. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.